it is. It's coming. Hang on now. Hang on. I think, you know what, JR? You know how this thing gives us a couple of seconds? You know how this thing
you're good.
I think, oh, God, there we go. According to my phone, we are live. Let's see. Do I hear it?
There it is. It's beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the G Show live stream. I am G1 and this is the Geek Out. Yes, the Geek Out live stream. Oh boy, let me tell you something. Man, it's been a minute setting this up and I'm already a couple in, which means this is going to be fantastic. I don't care what nobody says. This is going to be better than you think. Honest to God. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about that Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that came on. Holy crap, on Monday. That was insane. We're going to talk about that. Also, we got to talk about something that came on last Saturday. Was it last Saturday? It might have been 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Crap, we didn't talk about it last week. We're going to talk about it this week. And that is the Living with Monsters Godzilla found footage fan film that is absolutely astonishing. We're going to talk about all of that and some other stuff. But let's get into it while I introduce right now my man, JR. What's up?
Weighing in at 260 pounds!
Uh-oh.
Time! It's Taz!
It's Taz! Oh my God. Oh my.
How's it going, brother? Listen, it's been a week. I have opinions. I have things to say about this Deadpool and Wolverine shit. I've got things to say with the Living with Monsters. I've got things to say in general. Things to say. Let's go.
We're gonna talk things. We're gonna say stuff. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's what it's about. And
I'm
again,
gonna get butt naked and wrestle.
No,
Let's
please,
go.
please don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't scare me off. Don't do that. Yes, and of course, the chat's open. So anybody from the group is gonna pop up every now and then. They can just pop up in here. They know it. So be prepared for some extra sauce, if you will. But yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, we putting the gravy on top of the gravy.
It's too much gravy, bro. That gives you heartburn. Whoa. All right, hold up. Wait. Let me ask you a question. See, I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah.
And you from the West, right? What do you consider gravy?
Oh, see, when they say gravy here, they mean country gravy. When I say gravy, I mean gravy. The red sauce, the marinara, the tomato sauce, the spaghetti and meatballs. Baby, I know what gravy is. There's two gravies out here, and you know both.
Look at that. It's just like magic. Guess who pops up? Gam Z1. What's up, bruv?
Boy, I said, boy, these trailers coming out, getting everybody excited and everybody just all up in arms, you know? Up in arms. That's a joke, boy. Flew right past you.
Yo,
listen.
I love the Foghorn Leghorn thing. I do. That's my favorite fucking Acme character.
Oh, fuck. Listen. Whiskey of the dick but claws. Let's go. Let's just fucking...
So, Gam, thanks for joining us. We about to talk about this Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. I know you've seen it.
Yeah, I seen it. I have.
Okay.
Pretty much the second that it came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I threw that shit right up in the chat. I was phenomenal. I'll go first. Oh wait. Before we go about that business, JR, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You see, Italian red sauce is not gravy. Okay?
It's
Tomato
gravy.
sauce is not gravy. That's some weird ass shit y'all talk. It's spaghetti sauce. It's sauce.
I said that.
It's
I said
sauce.
the red sauce, the spaghetti sauce, the marinara. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. It's all gravy, baby. We getting groovy with the gravy up in this hizzy.
We getting groovy with the gravy on the G Show, baby. Yo, Gams. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We're a couple in before we even started. So this is going to be an extreme podcast live stream. An extreme live stream. Oh, God.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Extreme ECW. Oh, God. All right, let's get to it. Because Gam has a limited time on his lunch break. Real quick, how was Knuckles?
Oh, Knuckles? Knuckles was great. Knuckles, for coming from a Sonic fan, I loved it.
Okay.
Yes, there are some valid criticisms, like the last 2 episodes not having much of the title character.
Okay.
That could be seen as a legitimate criticism. However, I do like the side character that it focuses on, that being Deputy Wade. He was probably one of my favorite characters from the first and second movies because he's just a lovable idiot, and his dynamic with Knuckles is absolutely phenomenal. I felt like they literally had the biggest balls on the planet, referencing one of, arguably among the gaming community, one of the worst video games ever made. And if you know that video game I'm talking about, you know.
Well, I want to know.
Sonic Unleashed?
No, Sonic 06.
Oh.
Oh my God. Wait, I got a question real quick. Does Idris Elba still voice Knuckles?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm kind of down.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down.
Literally, the opening to the show, like every episode, the intro song is The Warrior, that 80s songs. I am the warrior.
No.
That's dope. That's dope, dude.
That is dope. So does this lead into another show, or is this leading into Sonic 3?
It kind of is open to interpretation. It could be open to either.
Okay.
It's kind of a nice little self-contained side story.
Gotcha. That's what's up. I like that. Sonic is in it though, right? Like even a cameo, right? But he's in it.
Yeah. He's in it. So is Tails.
Oh,
really?
And, you know, funny. We talked about this yesterday with my partner Cruz. The finale takes place in Reno, Nevada.
Of course.
Yo, we were talking about that last night about hot dogs. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hot dogs in Reno, Nevada. The only place to get hot dogs, ladies and gentlemen, is in Coney Island, okay? Brooklyn.
Listen,
go to Nathan's,
you can say
get your
that.
hot dogs.
I'll take an overnight flight to Brooklyn to get a dog and come back. Let's go.
Don't forget their French fries. Put some cheese on it. Bomb.
You say that.
Bomb. I'm telling you.
Don't say that, brother.
Bomb. I miss it. I miss it. Then go to the little candy stop right next to it, right? And get yourself some jelly rings. Good Lord have mercy. It's over prime. It's over prime.
Oh my God. When I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna slap you in the chest for saying this to me.
Don't slap me in the chest. I got heart issues, bro. What are you doing?
Oh, so you can slap me in the chest, but I can't slap you in the chest.
This is deja vu. I digress. Let's talk about this Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. And I'm going to start with you, Games, because I know you're on your break, so you got limited time. But what did you think of this crazy-ass trailer?
Oh, my goodness. Like, I haven't been keeping up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, the last MCU thing that I saw was No Way Home. Like, straight
You're
up.
the best.
Yeah.
And, like, this looks to be, you know, something you can jump in without needing to watch, like, 50 different Marvel shows on Disney+. So that's a plus right there. No pun intended. As for the trailer itself, I am absolutely enamored at the fact that we hear Hugh Jackman say the fuck word multiple times throughout this trailer. Let's fucking go is such a great tagline.
Oh, it sure the fuck is.
And the pushing of the bar is still there. Like, I thought that maybe with Disney, being behind the wheel this time around. They would, hold it back a little bit, not be as edgy as the first two Deadpool movies. No, not at all. This is a Deadpool movie through and through, and what else can I even say about highlights? I mean, Wolverine having erectile dysfunction but for claws, stabbing Deadpool in the dick, the whole cocaine spiel.
So good. You know what I love?
So good. I'm wondering how this ties in to the other X-Men movies, though, because if it's Hugh Jackman, is it the same Wolverine from like the Patrick Stewart timeline?
Well, I mean, you can have that, but I don't think it is. The way they in the trailer, the way they go about it is this Wolverine fucked up and cost everybody, so he's living with that burden. We know
what it is. And I have speculation. I'm damn sure we're going to get into.
So we know this Wolverine ain't... Oh, my God. Holy shit. This Wolverine can absolutely
one of the fights...
Uh-huh.
Like, one of the fights is going to take place in the ruins of the 20th Century Fox opening?
The ruins of 20th Century Fox's multiverse. I wouldn't say multiverse, but yeah, because that's what it feels like to me. But now that I think about it, holy shit, this might be the Wolverine from Logan.
That's what I was about to.
Holy shit!
We'll get into
it's either the Wolverine from Logan, or because of the whole timeline shenanigans, the Wolverine from X-Men First Class.
Oh,
that after credits scene where he's sitting in the bar and he tells Malkovich and Magneto to go fuck themselves.
Go fuck yourselves, right? Oh God, here we go. Here's what I loved about this trailer. I'm not even gonna talk about the trailer right now. I'm gonna give props to Disney, okay? Ryan Reynolds put the trailer out first on his own page, right? There's no red band, nothing. It pops up and there's the trailer, right? There's no warning. And it's a fuck fest. You get that. It's Ryan Reynolds, no doubt. But then Marvel, not even 20 minutes later, puts the trailer up. Marvel! On their own YouTube page. And there's no red band warning. And it is the same exact trailer. Curse for curse. Violence for violence. And I've got to applaud Disney for that. I've got to give them their props. That is unbelievable. Because they didn't give you a cautionary tale. A warning, this might not be suitable for young children. No, they was just like, press the play button. Bro, I fucking loved it. It was fucking great. And I massive props to Disney and Marvel for letting that happen. Because Ryan Reynolds is going to do Ryan Reynolds. I don't think we're going to see Deadpool until the last Avengers movie, right? Like, he's just going to fall out of the sky like Captain Marvel did in Endgame, right? He's just going to fall out the sky. Oh, shit. This trailer, with the amount of cursing, the fuck word, it wasn't even, the fuck word is prominent. I don't think there's ever been another trailer that's at the fuck word as many times as this trailer did. And I love it. I'm all for it. Fuck it. I don't care. Massive props to Marvel and Disney for just throwing it out there uncensored, letting it go. Because that is what the people want. And Marvel has been sinking. So they need to give the people what they want.
And that's where I chime in. Ladies and gentlemen, I am all for those hard R Marvel films. If we doing it with Wolverine and Deadpool, I'm all for it. Give me the blood. Give me the guts. Give me the fucks. Give me the cunts. Give me it all. I want it all. I am writing this because I said fucking that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness should have been an R. I want hard R Marvel films. I want it because It's not only Deadpool, it's not only Wolverine, but this could open up the floodgates to your Blade. To your Punisher, baby. Oh, I'm aching for some Punisher. Please.
Now, do you think they should recast the guy from the Netflix Punisher series?
No, they're not going to. He's playing Punisher. John Barenthal is the Punisher in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. I am completely okay with it. Give me that. Bring it full circle. You had your chance with the Marvel Knights, and you fucked it up. What was it? 2 or 3 movies. You fucked it up. You tried to do your dark shit. Get rid of it. Just incorporate it into your cinematic universe, because guess what? The people who started with Iron Man are adults now.
Oh, they're more than adults.
You don't have to be kid-friendly anymore, and this is the introduction to that. And I'm all for it, baby. Marvel, you want to reinvent yourself? I have a feeling that this is where you should be going. Not all. I won't advocate for all your movies to be like this, but your Deadpools, your Punishers, your Wolverines, the ones that kill. Make them arm.
I
Push
feel
the
that.
boundaries.
I feel that.
I feel it here. I agree with you guys. I am so excited as a Marvel fan that fell off after Endgame because I don't give a shit. Well, I should say No Way Home.
No Way Home is that's the
No
better
Way Home was
movie.
excellent.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness I really enjoyed, but will I admit it's the best thing ever? Nah. Raimi should have had free reign.
Should have had.
And now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed because this comes out like, oh, Raimi, come back, baby.
I mean, look, Disney's not stupid. They saw what Logan did, and they saw, I mean, take it or leave it, Deadpool 1 and 2, right?
They saw what the first 2 Deadpool movies did. I think Deadpool is still like one of the top grossing R-rated movies of all time.
Because
yeah.
People fucking love Deadpool. Now,
I don't.
I will admit, I know. I'm with you on this. I'm with you. I think Deadpool is overrated. Yeah. I do. People kind of like when they think of Marvel, oh, Deadpool. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I think of Thanos. I don't know why, but Thanos comes to mind. Maybe I'm just fucked up. Thanos' love with death and their relationship. But you know, Deadpool is a third party to that relationship, kind of cucking Thanos. Cucking. Wonder where that could go.
Stop!
Anyways.
That was 3 podcasts already. This is the 4th one, ladies and gentlemen.
Still here, baby. Anyways.
See, this is why this was freaking, like, they blew their load too much with Thanos in the first phase of the MCU, because now he's dead and we can't have that dynamic between him and Deadpool with love boner with Lady Death.
You can. Not
You
only can you, baby, I hope they build up to Galactus.
No.
I really do.
Hey, listen, Gambians, what you just said, I honestly think that is going to happen here. They're not going to tell you that in the movie. They're not going to show you that, but I swear on everything in my life, Josh Brolin will be in this movie as Thanos in a multiverse. And we're going to see that stupid ass shit. Because that's the genius of Ryan Reynolds. He gets the character. He knows the history, the backstory. He knows all that. And I could totally fucking buy that he's going to be like, this is what we're going to do. I mean, for the love of God, he put the Green Lantern in a Marvel movie for an intro to the Deadpool. What was it, Deadpool 1 or 2? I forgot. I think it was 2. But that's hysterical.
It was the first one.
It was the first one, right?
The first one.
And that's hysterical. He has no boundaries. And I'm pretty sure Feige's going to be like, yeah, you know what? Because they already let them do what they want. Like, they are doing what they want. I got to see who's directing this movie. That's the one thing I didn't do. I got to check that out. Because I really like Deadpool 1 more than Deadpool 2. But this trailer right here blows my mind. The violence, the gore, but the connections. The connections, because we got the connections to Loki. right? With that I forgot the fucking name of their that the time the what do they call them? The variance police, if you will. God,
I have no idea. I never watched Loki.
okay, I didn't watch season 2. I only watched season 1, but it's in there. It's them. Loki television series, perfect. We'll find out right now.
Like this is. I'm a terrible Marvel fan because I'd rather watch MonsterVerse shows or Sonic spin-off shows rather than Marvel shows.
No, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. Loki, let's see. Time Keepers. All right, there we go. That makes sense. The Timekeepers. Okay, I guess that's what they're called, the Timekeepers. I really don't remember them being called that, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is. I did not watch season 2, and I need to, but I digress. But they're in this trailer. They're telling Deadpool this Wolverine, he didn't do something and it fucked his world. So I think it's Logan. I think this is the Logan verse, which I wouldn't be mad at.
It would.
No,
And it would make sense. It would. Because from the comic series, the Logan run, it is kind of Wolverine that fucked everything up. That's why the world is what it is. And then you have the movie.
Wolverine wasn't
sense.
like behind like the Hulklings all over the comic version of Logan, at least.
right, old man Logan, right?
He does play a role in the failure of stopping what had transpired to form the end of the world, where Hulk is always a raging lunatic. It was Logan. It all comes back to Wolverine. And that's what I like. They could play it two ways. It could be movie Logan or it could be comic Logan. In either way, I'm okay with it.
It's definitely movie Logan now that I think about it, because again, the claws having trouble coming out, that was a thing in Logan, right?
Oh yeah.
That was a thing in Logan. Also,
I do. Can we just stop and pause for a second while I'm still here for the next 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
talk about Wolverine's suit. Wolverine's suit is the greatest fucking callback I have ever seen in my life. It is almost a perfect representation of what the classic Wolverine suit is in live action to me. You've got the only thing that's missing is the mask, and I'm pretty sure the mask is in the movie.
it's got to pop up, right? He's got to wear it at least once.
So what you're saying is it's what they've been trying to do with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine since like 2000, and it's just now finally happened.
Look,
they tried it
it's
in
finally
X2.
happening.
They tried it in
They make
X2.
fun. They make fun of the yellow spandex in
Oh,
X2, and now we finally have it.
Dude, no. Not only that, I'm gonna call it. He's gonna put that mask on, and Deadpool's gonna give him shit, and he's gonna just take it off and stab him in the ribs. I'm fucking calling it
That's
now.
the bull stab.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is JR from the future calling it now.
That's the ball stab.
Now, what did you all guys think about Deadpool threatening Wolverine by shooting him in the head? Because normally bullets don't go through his skull. You'd think that he wouldn't even take that threat lying down or anything like that.
No. I know exactly what he was doing there. That's Ryan Reynolds saying, that Wolverine origin movie really didn't work. And what was in that Wolverine origin movie? The adamantium bullet. So I think there's an adamantium bullet in that Glock. He's gonna make fun of it.
I could see that.
That's the whole thing. He's gonna make fun of it.
But it's Deadpool, so he could just be fucking with him the entire time, and you find out at the end of the movie that it wasn't, and then Wolverine stabs him again.
I mean, look, the fact of the matter is Ryan Reynolds has now played Deadpool in 4 movies.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy.
So, listen, we don't acknowledge that one. Just.
But no. But that's the beauty of this movie. It's acknowledged.
And it makes fucking fun of it.
Or holy shit! Or
don't you dare!
This is that Wolverine from Wolverine Origins.
No, don't you fucking dare.
That's exactly what it is.
One comment will confirm it. Logan straight up says, "Didn't I kill you before?" That's all you need. That's all you fucking need.
Like, didn't I kill you before, Wade? Yeah. And here's what I have to say about that. Just shoots him in the head, knocks him out.
Not even that. He sits down and he's like, "What are you talking about? Do we need a flashback?" And then it goes to that scene and he's like, "That's not me, asshole." That would be the most in-joke of an in-joke in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to date.
This is the Marvel meta cinematic universe right now. That's what this is.
It's so fucking for it.
I want to talk about that costume since Games brought it up.
Yeah.
You know what I love about the costume? The costume itself is dope. One,
What do you love?
I love the fact that they put that costume in the movie. So Hugh Jackman did not have to fucking work out the way. Because he complained. He said, "Yo, this is it. I'm done. I can't do this no more." And so, hey, let's just give him a costume with muscle definition. Done. Sealed the deal. I love it. I love it.
Right? Very true. And I'm also glad that this is actually happening because, you know, Hugh Jackman said the only way he would ever come back as Wolverine is if he was in the MCU. Here he is in the MCU.
Here he is.
Not only that, Hugh Jackman, fucking thank you, dude. Like, thank you. Australian accent and all, or New Zealand, whatever the fuck. They sound the same.
No, he's Aussie. He's Aussie.
He's Aussie, okay. It's in the trailer. I've watched this like 4 times, and I hear it every time. I'm like, not only does he just straight up not give a fuck about that, but it works. Because if you know him outside the MCU, yo, they paid him fat stacks to come back. Thank you. Thank you. As someone who's not a big Marvel Cinematic Universe fan, thank you. Because I can't see any other asshole playing Wolverine. I grew up with you as Wolverine. Now I've got you in Deadpool. Thank you. If this is your true last hurrah, thank you, dude.
Yeah, it's Swan
Thank you
Song.
for being a fucking trooper.
This is the Swan Song. Oh man, where was I gonna go? Just shit. JR just said something. I was gonna pivot to you, Games, because I know you got 5 minutes. Fuck. But
Give it to him.
it was something about the Swan Song and this. Yeah, I guess that was it. Is this Hugh Jackman's Swan Song for Wolverine?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
His first and only entry in the
If they get someone else to play Wolverine after this, I wouldn't be mad because we got Hugh Jackman one last time.
Yeah, I love that idea. I look, and don't get me wrong. Logan is tied for my favorite X-Men movie of all time. Like to me, X2 is the best X-Men movie, but Logan is just something on another level. The violence, the rated R version of it, right? But X2, you get that when they invade the mansion, Xavier's fucking mansion, and Wolverine is like, "Boom, boom, you want to shoot me? Shink! Shoot me!" And he starts gutting everybody. I mean, it's fucking nuts. And I'm like, there's the Berserker barrage. Right there. We're seeing it. Granted, there's no blood the way we want to see it. But then Logan gave that shit to us in spades. And I'm like, my God. This trailer is giving me those vibes. And I'm all fucking for it. But yeah, I do agree. I think this might be the Swan Song. And as much as that might hurt, it's justified at this point. Logan ended Wolverine on such a high note, in my opinion. I was perfectly fine with it. I have friends who are diehard Wolverine fans who fucking hate Logan. And I get it. I thought it ended on a high note. I was like, that's a great way of putting it to bed. But we're in the multiverse now, motherfuckers. This is a different beast. This is a different beast.
True. And with the multiverse, we get the perfect encore. This is the encore.
Yes.
Not only that, Gam, before you go, I'm gonna say it. I love how in the trailer, Hugh Jackman's the one with the emotional performance. He cries in this fucking trailer, bro. Perfect contrast.
Yes. He's going.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's going to be the emotional anchor. Like Deadpool is still an emotional character. He has his moments, but the balance is more towards the comedy than the tragedy.
Absolutely. And you're right, because they even say it in the trailer. In the trailer, when he says, "You are an X-Man. You were the X-Man." That right there is exactly what y'all talking about. It's Wolverine, and again, we gotta relive the ending of Wolverine. I got it in Logan, and I was happy, and I mean, it crushed me. And I'm not even a Wolverine fan, but I was just like, Hugh Jackman has done his fucking thing with this character, and to me, that was a perfect send-off. Oh my god, real quick, Gang. Do you think we see X-23 in this movie?
I don't know about that. That's like maybe 20% chance. In my eyes.
I asked that because a Star Wars trailer just recently dropped about a month ago, The Acolyte, and Daphne Keane, who plays X-23, is in the fucking in the trailer. She plays a Jedi in The Acolyte. So I'm saying, well, she is already under the house that the mouse built, and so is Marvel, and so is Star Wars. So you know what? Could we get X-23 in this movie?
I would like that. I would like that a lot. So before I go, two things. Number one, if I cannot wait for this movie, and I hope this movie does well so that we can get a sequel with Deadpool's other boy crush, that being Spider-Man. Deadpool and Spider-Man. I want that.
It's gotta happen.
Number two, do you want to build a snowman? Yes! But I can't!
Oh, shit! That shit had me dying, bro. White girl interrupted. I never heard that one before. I lost my mind. I was like, that's fucking funny. Oh, man. But Gam, I know you got to go back to work.
I got to go back.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for hanging out, bro. If we're on...
Hey, Gam, you...
Yeah, no, if you're on when you get your next break, you know, feel free to join. If we're not, sorry. We were drinking early.
Oh,
listen.
Of course.
Gam, you have a fucking good one.
Yeah.
Seriously. Thanks for your fucking input, brother. Seriously.
Heck yeah, and have a good rest of the podcast.
Listen, I'll touch your anus. Let's go.
See, there we go. There we go. Let's go. And then there were two again.
I love it.
It's great. No, look, there's so much that they can do. In all honesty.
So much. Listen, I'm popping off for a second. This fucking trailer got me hyped. It does. And you know me, Ray. You know me. You know me. Marvel, outside of fucking Endgame and the Multiverse of Madness and that Spider-Man, I don't give a fuck. I didn't even watch all the movies leading up to fucking Infinity War and Endgame. I didn't give a shit. This shit, I can't say I like. I love the first Deadpool movie. The second one, I teetered.
Same. Same.
It was still there, but it wasn't as much. But this shit, I'm like, oh, brother, I know what you're doing. You have Hugh Jackman. He's gonna be funny, but for the wrong reasons. Because it's gonna be Deadpool pushing his buttons. Dude, you are Hugh Jackman and I'm Deadpool. You are serious? And I'm just like, nah, go fuck yourself. Like stupid shit. I would be like, listen, brother, you drinking a Coors Light? That ain't beer. And you'd be like, go fuck yourself. It works.
Blow me up on the live stream. Blow me up on the live stream. Why don't you? I was drinking Bud Light last night. Now I'm drinking Coors Light. What? You get fucking you get a 3-pack tall boys.
Multiverse within the multiverse, brother. We are outside the multiverse. We're in our own verse. It's called the G Show verse.
We are the Watchers. We oversee everything.
Oh shit! And I'm down for it. And I like the fact that the Watchers. You could say that even implement the fact that the Watchers are Disney. the Disney CEO saying, "Nah, this shit ain't gonna work," and you have Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, like, go fuck yourself. I do what I want. This movie, this is where Marvel should go. Disney, I hate you. Yes, Nana, I'm drunk. That's beside the point. She commented.
I know, I saw that. Sorry.
Listen, Nana,
Sorry.
get in here. Get in here. I love your fucking opinion on this shit. But listen. I forgot where I was going with it. Nana, you fucking derailed it. It's gone. It's
Something
over.
about being the Watchers and Disney, and I like the idea of having a Watcher there with a fucking maybe a Watcher with Mickey Mouse ears on is perfect for this movie. If Deadpool is like traveling through the multiverse, through space and shit, that would be hysterical.
Because back in the day, Disney owned Miramax, and Miramax was where Disney threw all their hard R-rated shit. We know this.
Yes. Yep.
Miramax at one point had Michael Myers. Well, they got it again.
Yeah.
Disney still owns it.
You and
me know this.
Kevin Smith, Miramax.
Yes, it was Disney. But let's be honest. It is 2024. Disney, Marvel. This is the shit we've been asking for like 5 years now. Push the fucking boundaries. And you release a trailer with like 12 fucks. And a cunt. I'm pretty sure there's a cunt in this fucking trailer.
And there's cocaine. Cocaine.
God, Edgar Wright, you're back. Like I'm thinking of Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz right there.
You wanna save Ant-Man, right? Like legit, because Quantumania wasn't it, right? Let's get Edgar Wright to do the damn Ant-Man. Here's my thing,
Listen,
though.
just get... Yeah.
While I do appreciate your enthusiasm for R-rated Marvel, I'm with it, but at the same time, let's be realistic. That won't make the money they think it will. You can't start putting Captain America saying, fuck this shit, just because now Captain America is the Falcon, and the Falcon just so happens to be black. We can't do that, right?
But that's okay. You can have your PG-13, and you can have your R. You know why? I'm going to explain to you why. Because the people who grew up with the 10 years of Marvel, they adults now.
Yeah.
They want that spice. Marvel, you finally doing it. We've been asking for it for like 3 to 4 years.
You know what? That's great that you even said that, because you're absolutely right. If you just look at X-Men 97, the animated continuation from the animated X-Men show back in the 90s on Fox 5, right? Fox Kids.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't do that. They said, yo, the kids that watched that show grew up with it.
Adults.
It's been they're adults. So let's make this show adult. And good God Almighty, when I tell you, X-Men 97, I didn't care about it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't care about the old show. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I don't care. I didn't like the animation. I watched, like I said, I watched 5 episodes total of the old show. Maybe 10 on some random shit. Like, all right, it's on, and I'm just laying there. But X-Men 97, that's an adult show. That is literally Game of Thrones. I wouldn't say Game of Thrones. I would say this. They recognized what the X-Men always was. And the X-Men was always a legitimate soap opera with superheroes. And they gave us that. And soap operas are adult. Like, you ain't no kid watching a soap opera, right? They're adult. Good God Almighty, this show is fantastic. Now, I will say this past week, apparently the mid-season finale happened, and I was all sorts of confused. I was like, wait, what the fuck? It was good. It was really good. It wasn't bad at all. I'm not going to shit on it. But at the end of the day, I was like, this is the mid-season finale? When 2 episodes ago, you raped and pillaged Genosha? That should have been this. That right there should have been like, what the fuck? I think that was the only thing that X-Men 97 messed up. They should have gave us that episode at the mid-season finale.
Yeah.
And then go from that, because good God Almighty, man, when I tell you, people die, people die. I mean, like, they are fucking... They wipe out a nation. It is unfucking believable. Such a great episode. I told my boy this, one of my best friends. I told him this. I say, yo, I have in animation, especially like superhero animations, just animation in general, I have my go-tos. If I'm not feeling good, or I'm not, my head's not right, whatever they got, feeling down, whatever the case may be, I'll go and I'll put on a certain episode of a certain animated series. And then I'll watch and I'll go to the next and it brings me back, right? It brings me back. I got it for Batman, the animated series. I got it for Justice League, fucking Avatar, The Last Airbender. Hell, even Young Justice has a couple. But right now, oh god, that episode of X-Men 97, and Godzilla Singular Point, episode 13. Come on, everybody. You know what I'm talking about. Last 5 minutes. Just the greatest Godzilla moment of all time.
It's fucking beautiful.
But that shit, that X-Men, that X-Men episode 2 weeks ago, something special. But it goes again to what you were saying. Growing up. The MCU, you had a solid 10 years. And now we're all adults. It's the growing up aspect. I totally agree. The only thing is, I can't see it going forward. I can't see Marvel and the MCU and Kevin Feige going all in on this. The Punisher will be relegated to a TV show because Daredevil's being relegated to a TV show.
Hear me out. Your Spider-Mans will never be R.
Right.
They won't. Your fucking Avengers will never be R.
Right.
And that works with Deadpool, because you have Deadpool coming in, he's like, freaking, what happened to my freaking fricks?
Oh my god!
That's what I'm talking about, baby! That's what I'm talking about! You know where I am. Listen, you can have your PG-13s, but I'm saying those Marvel characters, the Punishers, the Deadpools, your fucking Daredevils, that shit, you can have it R. You can make your Blades, for instance. Oh, baby. Oh, Secret Wars. How badass would it be if there's vampires and you just have... I know Wesley Snipes would have come back, but I just like to fantasize Wesley Snipes comes in, katana in hand, and he's like, baby...
Wesley Snipes will come back.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yes! Oh, shit! Wesley Snipes would absolutely come back. And I'll tell you right now, Blade 2 is my favorite Blade movie, right? And it's because...
Guillermo del Toro, Blade 2.
Bro. And it's that one... oh, God. What was Blade's mentor's name? Oh, my God.
I don't know. Stevie Wonders. Let's just go with that.
It wasn't. But when he turned around and he called the dude a fucking nipplehead. Bro,
yeah.
I lost it. I was like, that's right there. Fucking nipplehead. It became a go-to slander for me. Like, I call people fucking nippleheads all the time. It was so fucking funny.
I gotta shout out the wifey. I grew up with Blade. I never seen Blade 2. She was like, oh, watch Blade 2. And we watched together. She showed me Blade 2, but in turn, I showed her the entire Godzilla franchise. So, you give and take a little.
You give and take. I remember I saw Blade 2 in the theaters. I didn't see Blade 1 in the theaters. I actually saw Blade 2. No, that's not true. No, it is true. I saw Blade 2 before I saw Blade 1. Then I saw Blade 1 and I was disappointed. It's not, and everybody loves that movie, and I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Like, it's a boring movie. I love Wesley Snipes as Blade, but I wasn't feeling that. Yeah, that's right, man. I love Blade all day. Blade 2, though. And maybe even Blade 3.
Right there.
Which, For the love of God.
Wesker was the mentor. Don't
Wesker,
you fucking
yes!
Start with me
Yes,
with
it was.
RE5. I'm about to punch that rock in a volcano.
No, but it was Wesker. Yo, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh,
Hear
yeah.
me out. You know
Yeah.
why? You know why Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be such a great movie? Because they're not only incorporating the X-Men into this movie, they're incorporating everything 20th Century Fox had into this movie. Elektra is going to be in this
Baby.
movie. Jennifer Garner
Oh,
as
don't you-
Elektra is in this movie, right? But,
Terrible.
But hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Blade 3. Who is Hannibal King?
I never saw Blade 3.
You never seen it?
I never did. So hear me out. We were supposed to watch it, and she said, it's bad. And I said,
It's
okay,
good
let's
bad.
watch Medea.
It's bad, but it's good. No. In Blade 3, Hannibal King, okay, is in that movie.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds. It's Ryan
I know
Reynolds.
he's in it.
So why not?
And that's the beauty of this movie. It opens that Pandora's box. That we've been talking about.
It's not
Yeah.
Wesker. It's Wessler or Whistler. It's Whistler. It's Whistler. That's what it is.
She says Wesker because Resident Evil.
Oh, okay. I got you.
She's fucking with us right
Oh,
now.
she messed with us. Oh.
Wait, we didn't watch. You never showed me 3 because you said it was bad, and I said, "Oh, let's watch Medea." Because if I'm gonna watch bad, I'm gonna watch Medea. You know
Transformers?
this. I told you that.
Transformers, The Last Dragon, fucking Flash Gordon, and now Blade 3.
fuck's The
And
Last
now Blade 3.
Dragon?
And now Blade 3. Yo, we're not even going to get a chance to barbecue or eat anything. We're just going to watch movies.
We're just gonna be watching shit.
That's it.
Listen,
That's all we're going to do. Whistler, yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
pass it off to you for a second because, ladies and gentlemen, when you drink, you have to pee. And I've got to pee. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 200, what is it, 34 pounds?
I wish it was. I wish it was 34 pounds. I really do.
Yeah, listen. Then you're gonna have 100 and whatever the fuck I weigh on your shoulders while we're at WrestleMania, whatever the fuck it comes to Vegas. I'll be back.
That means I'm going to have to monologue for a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me. There's no doubt in my mind that this movie is going to run the gamut of get every fucking body we can from the 20th Century Fox movies into this movie. So, yes, now that I think about it, I absolutely believe that Wesley Snipes will be Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine. He's making a cameo. Has to happen. Because, again, Ryan Reynolds was in Blade 3. It's official, Jennifer Garner's in it. You know who else? It's not official, but you know who's got to be there? Nicolas Cage. You gotta have Ghost Rider somehow pop up. And you know what's even crazier? If you really want to go nutty, why not have Idris Elba pop up as his character in Ghost Rider 2? For the love of God, because Idris Elba is in the Marvel Universe. He is in Thor. So, well, he's dead now, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, man, so Nana is over here challenging this. She swears she made JR watch Blade 3, and she is disappointed. I wasn't there. I can't call it. All I know is that I like Blade 3 more than I like Blade 1. Blade 2 is my favorite. Then is Blade 3. Then is Blade 1. I don't even like Blade 1 that much. But I'm pretty sure you did make him watch it. I am. Oh, if Wesley appears, so will I. I will lose my mind. It would be absolute bonkers. Absolute bonkers. And it's something I'm looking forward to now that we have spit it out into the fucking universe so we can go out to the multiverse. Let's get it going.
I see Nana sitting here. I'm challenging this. I swear I made the boy watch Blade 3. No, you didn't. I have never, still to this day, never seen Blade 3. I know Ryan Reynolds is in it, and I know Wesley Snipes is in it, and I think the motherfucker from Shaun of the Dead's in it.
Jessica Biel?
Phil.
Jessica Biel is in it, and Triple H is in that movie. Oh, no, wait. He might be in Blade 2.
But not Phil from Shaun. Am I mixing up Blade 3 and Underworld? Might be.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
you might
Phil,
be. You
the
might be.
guy that's like Sean's stepdad in Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. No, that's Underworld. Sorry, Phil.
You set him up.
Yeah, no, that's Shaun of the
I'm all
Dead.
over the place. Listen, vampires are vampires. All I'm trying to say is, there is finally, and I'm glad Marvel's acknowledging it, and I think they should continue, a place for R-rated Marvel films. It works.
I'm sorry, but I am loving the chat right now because Nanakun is destroying you. Just
I know, she's
wiping
sitting here,
the
she's
floor with
confused.
you.
I've never seen... Nana, come here. You know what? No. Type the plot, and I will tell you if I've seen it or not. Because I've seen Blade 1 and 2. Because Blade 1, Wesley Snipes, lady that gave birth to him, and that asshole at the end who didn't know Blade sword after a timer or whatever, cut your fucking hand off, and suck that guy. Blade 2 was the fuckers that go Predator style.
Yes.
With their fucking things. Blade 3, I don't know.
Dracula.
Nope. Gone. Never watched it.
Wow. You didn't see Dracula in Blade 3?
Never watched it. I'm kicking your butt when I see you. I've never watched Blade 3. Motherfucker, never watched Blade 3. Come here, show me that shit while I'm drunk. Listen, all I'm saying is, rated R Marvel films. Let's go. From here on out, it doesn't have to be every year. It doesn't even have to be every 2 years. Baby, give it to me. I want another Punisher. Oh, give the new guy a chance. See, I remember Punisher back in the early 2000s. There was a movie called The Punisher. Not the one that came out in the 80s, 90s, the Roger Corman one. That one's shit. The one that came out after that. That's a good movie. That is a good movie. I never saw Blade 3. You sit here and keep telling me I saw Blade 3. I've never seen Blade 3. I've never seen it. Show me Blade 3. I'll watch it with you tonight. I will watch it and shit on it. Let's go. But that original Punisher movie was a good movie. I didn't see Punisher Warzone, but I did have the Punisher for the original Xbox. And boy, oh baby, the interrogations you could do. You could like hold them over the songs like, where are the drugs going? I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then he smashed his head on the table and he's like, okay. The intimidation factor. Oh my God, the Punisher, the video game. Fantastic. Nana, get on that shit. I need to own that. For the original Xbox, of course. Within reason. Under $50, I'll buy it. That game was phenomenal. The Punisher is something I think should genuinely be... Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I just like the Punisher. He uses guns and brute force. There was a Spider-Man Punisher tie-in comic series for a while. I never got to read it. I am genuine... That door just opened. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray's door just opened slightly. Oh, it's Taz!
It's Taz! It was my turn
But no.
It was my turn to take a pee break.
The Spider-Man Punisher crossover comic is something I never got to read, and I hope someday I do get to read. But I was also talking about, you played it. God, if you didn't, I'm going to be disappointed. The Punisher game for the original Xbox.
I didn't play it. But I heard about the Punisher movies.
You can interrogate motherfuckers. You hold their heads over the sun. You're like, where were the drugs going? And you have to time that intimidation factor with the A button. And if you don't, you kill him. If you do, he's like, this is where the drugs going. And you could let him live or die. And I let him die every time. Kill him anyways. That, in Marvel, it's okay. It's okay. It can exist.
That I agree with. The first Punisher movie with Thomas Jane, I loved it. I did not see Warzone with
Scientologist motherfucker. What's his name? John Travolta.
No. Oh, he was. Yeah, you're right. He was playing bad guy.
He was. But the bad guy. That's a good ass movie.
The one that just passed away. Oh my God, he was in Ahsoka. Ray Stevenson. Fucking
yeah.
I really want to see that movie, like on some real shit. like I'm still kicking myself in the dick for not watching that movie. I don't know why. I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna buy it tonight on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch it. It better be on Amazon Prime.
Dude, that is a good movie, and that's what I'm saying. Whether it was Kevin Feige or not, it was a Marvel film. Incorporate it, because that is a good movie. That is a good... And you can make any excuse you want with the new guy, John Walking Dead and Thal.
John Bernthal.
'Cause-
I love that dude.
Yeah, Walking Dead and Thal. It's okay. He started out in The Walking Dead. It's okay. He's got a big-ass head. It looks kind of like a brick. It's okay.
That's what the Punisher should look like.
Exactly. I ain't dogging him. It's great. We don't have to do an origin story. Just superimpose his face. Marvel, Disney, you have the money. I see it in this trailer. Deadpool with his mask off is the most CG shit I've ever seen in my life.
No, that's latex, bro. That's prosthetic.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
prosthetic.
He looks like Nightmare on Elm Street 2010
Yeah.
to me.
No, and that's the thing. Like, that's what he's going for. That's all prosthetic. That's a legit
that's fair.
face. Yeah.
I do love that patch of hair.
Yeah.
Little
I love
patch
it.
of
That's
hair.
so funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nana's on her way here to kick my ass.
Oh, I can't wait to see that live on the live stream.
Oh, it's
I'm
gonna be
laugh.
great.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
I'm gonna laugh.
fantastic.
My God, man, we are doing it dirty, aren't we? It's Friday. This is the fourth week,
It's Friday.
right? This is the fourth week, right?
4th week in a row. Dude, this has got to be the norm. Every Friday, we just go live.
Bro, a month ago,
There's always shit to talk about.
Godzilla and Kong came out.
Oh, don't tell me that.
No,
That movie just dropped today in Japan.
in Japan. So let's give it up for Japan right now. Oh my God! Speaking of which, you know what? Let's give it up for Japan right now. While I go through my Rolodex in the phone, through the messengers, because I got to read off some of the shit I saw today that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I absolutely fucking loved it. I did.
Do it, baby.
So-
I want to hear it.
Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire drops in Japan today, and there was a couple of double features. You could see -1 and GXK, back to back. That's dope. I wish we would have gotten something like that, but it's crazy.
No, it would have been fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done? Real quick, side tangent.
Yeah.
Monsterverse Marathon.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Oh, I'll tell you what's wrong with that. The fact that GXK
There's
kind
only
of
4 good movies.
4. What's the? Whoa. Oh my God.
2014 Skull Island King of the Monsters GVK. I've given GVK props.
I swear on everything. With all the infighting we've had over the past couple of weeks, and especially over the past 48 hours, the fact of the matter is that I can fucking sit here and hear you say, you know what? GVK is a better movie. Bam! That's all I need to know. I've been screaming it from the top of the rooftops since 2021. That's a good movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, go back to my original review of this movie till now, and yeah, no, my opinion's flopped. It's turned.
It is turned. I like it, bro. You
It
have.
aged like fucking milk, and I didn't even think you called it out. It was like, JR, I know you ass. You're gonna hate it in 2 weeks.
And I did.
It took 3. It took 3, but I fucking flipped.
It did. It took fucking Rob 1 day.
I know. That's what's great.
I was the only ones like, did we watch the same movie? Because y'all sound like y'all watched GVK and or me. And I'm like, this movie was
I think the beauty of it is like, and I realized it. The human plot I like more in GXK more than GVK. But there is way more impact in GVK versus GXK with the monster fights.
Well, yeah.
Because in GXK, nothing fucking matters.
Nothing.
Because once Kong calls upon Godzilla, it's like calling upon Galactus. He shows up ruins everyone's day, and there's no fucking way Shimu trapped Ghidra in the goddamn ice! It doesn't work! Go fuck yourself.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I should have said that at the top of the hour. Be sure to check out our GXK The New Empire book review between me and Gam Gam Z1. Coming tomorrow, Saturday. That should be up on the G Show page if I'm up early enough to post it. If not, it'll come out later.
Saturday the 27th between fuck you and I fucking did it.
Yeah, between I wake up and I go to sleep. It'll be there. I swear to God, I've got to work tomorrow, though. I do got to work tomorrow, so... But it's going to be in there. Yeah, so spoilers, man. Take it easy. The movie didn't say that. The movie did not say that.
I know the movie didn't, but
the movie left
you
it out.
don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, I gotta talk about it a little bit, just a little bit. I gotta spit my venom because it makes me feel better as a human. Just like, you know, Deadpool holding a 50 caliber handheld pistol to Logan's face and him grabbing his hand and like, do it. Oh, baby, Logan, you're troubled. It's okay, because I know you failed with the apocalypse timeline. It's okay.
I can't wait to see what they do there. All right.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
The Japanese drop for Godzilla X Kongs come out, and we've got a couple of reviews. These are the ones that Gam Gam had posted, and I got to be honest, I love each and every one of them. So I'm just going to read them verbatim. I'm not going to make anything up. This is straight up tweets from Japan. Looking at it today, it's a film that will mess with your brain, as it recreates the same kind of things that were done in Showa-era Godzilla movies, or the kind of vibes that you might see in other movies, but with Hollywood VFX. Unlike My Godzilla and Shin Godzilla, today's Hollywood Godzilla is very honest. Now that is an honest fucking tweet. That's a good tweet.
I can't agree with it because -1 Godzilla was pure as fuck. You can say honest, but purity was -1.
But what I think that this person is saying is, when it says honest, it's very honest. I think what they're saying is it knows what it's doing, and they're not running from it. It's honest about that.
And that's totally fine. Okay, I get it from that perspective.
Yeah, and that's what I think.
Continue.
So, like, I'm bugging because I'm like, when I see, unlike My Godzilla and Shin Godzilla, I'm like, did Yamazaki write this? I don't know. The person of the tweet is written in Japanese. Everything else is in English. I digress. Let's move to the next one. Here we go. Ready? Again, from Japan. Woo! That's crazy, right? Godzilla X Kong is a movie that seems like it was made by some idiots drinking and getting excited late at night, and I was laughing the whole time. It's the best, the best, the best. Everybody's stupid. I fucking love this. Look, and this is not me hating on the movie. I fucking love the honesty of this tweet. I fucking love it. That's genius.
I love you so much.
And hear me out. Gam Gams was like, yo, maybe this is somewhere lost in translation, and I totally agree with that. But at the same time, these are gold. These are fucking gold.
I don't think it was lost in translation at all. I think he straight up was like, this movie's for stupid people. I fucking buy it.
But wait, there's more. I watched Godzilla versus...
Tell me.
Ready? I watched Godzilla vs. Kong 2. It was a silly movie made by an idiot, and it was very good. That's the tweet. I'm not making this up. These are legit live reactions from Japan. I love this. Made by an idiot, and it was very good. That's honestly, there's no way. That's got to be a typo, right? Like, that's got to be lost in translation. Unless legit they're like, yeah, Wingard's an idiot. I've liked what he's done so far.
It's a fucking moron. Listen, whoever wrote that, I love you. From the bottom of my fucking God. It was made by an idiot.
But
there is no typo. That motherfucker wrote everything on the fact that it said idiot in English.
And the crazy thing is, the tweet before that said, seems like it was made by some idiots drinking and getting excited late at night. And then this one says it was a silly movie made by an idiot. So I don't know. Maybe it is lost in translation, or maybe they just call him idiot. But here's another one. I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire. And that's a quote. It says Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay. You're good.
I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire. And it was so crazy. About half of the story is in a language other than human. So it tests your imagination. It's about 5 times dumber than I thought it would be. And I was forced to cheer up. Thank you. It's not like I'm crazy. That's a tweet! That's a tweet! That's a tweet from Japan!
Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen!
I love it! I love it though.
I think in a past life I was Japanese. I agree with all of these.
So hear me out. Tweets like this, I loved it. It really makes me feel good about the movie. I'm like, yes, you know what? It is stupid. It is dumb. And that's what they did. Now I don't wanna sit here and start throwing jabs at the Showa era and saying, well, this is what we were getting back then too. Because fuck, in the Millennium series we got that Mega Gearus. Okay? I mean that literally, that's what we got. And you know me, I love Final Wars, but fuck, that's a dumb movie.
Oh yeah, Final Wars is great.
Unfucking believably dumb. And that's why I love it so much, because they was like, fuck it, let's go.
But here's the problem, and here's inherently the problem. Is the people like me, was this what, with the Monsterverse, is this what we wanted? Fuck no.
No, not this.
No. And we're about, is this one of those things you call a segue?
No, because there's more tweets.
Oh.
Not there yet.
Oh my
Not there yet.
God.
Very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's sharing these with you? You got a secret Twitter, don't you?
No, this was all, dude, this was while you were at work today. I was home.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry.
I
didn't get to catch up.
Yeah,
I work.
Yeah.
For a golf. I hate golf.
Hey.
But I work for him.
The key words are you work. So end the story, right? Like,
yeah.
You got a job.
Listen, you and me go golf. Let's go.
No, never. No. I don't even like mini golf.
Just a little bit.
No.
I just want to see how far I hit the ball.
Yeah,
I don't know where it goes.
No.
I just want to hit a ball.
No, the only ball I'm hitting is my own. I'm not doing it. Oh.
You have a basketball court. Ladies and gentlemen, he likes the Lakers.
What? No, I don't fucking hate them. Are you kidding me? I fucking despise.
No, I'm sorry. So, real quick, side tangent. The people I work with like the Lakers and were pissed at last night's game that I was watching with you, and I was laughing all day at work. I'm like, LeBron sucks. Get over yourselves.
Yeah, no, I gotta be honest. I'm happy it's 3-0 Denver. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Fuck the Lakers. Yeah, let's go.
The game should have been on the TV right now while we live streaming, so I can see what's going on today. But I digress. I don't care. So yeah, so far, I'm not even lying when I say this. I love these tweets. I love them because to me, again, it could be lost in translation. It really could be, or it's what they mean. But they're not saying they hate it. They're saying some idiot took Godzilla and made a stupid fun movie. I'm with that because that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
It's not GVK. See, if you would have showed me this for GVK, I'd have been like, yo, even though Japan created Godzilla, this is wrong. But it's not.
Yeah.
GXK, I don't have any problems with this. It's a stupid movie. But a stupid movie in a fun way. It's a stupid, fun movie.
The only pushback I have is when anyone compares it to the Showa era. Because it's not, it's a Kong film. And Kong, I still can't grasp that Showa era argument. I can't do it. I can't. Because Godzilla's in it for a total of like 10 fucking minutes.
It's King Kong Escapes, bro.
Exactly. But King Kong Escapes during the Showa era, yeah, did it tie into anything? No. Minus Gorosaurus.
This doesn't tie into shit too. It actually breaks the law, but we talked about it. Let me
It beyond breaks the law, but that's the problem with the current. I don't want to listen. That's another podcast. That is another podcast.
Wait, let me get to my next tweet. That's not my tweet.
Listen, lay it on me.
Let me get to the next Japanese tweet. The Reiwa Toho Champion Festival. My IQ, which had risen with -1, has plummeted. This is what a festival movie should be like. Punch, punch, punch with Godzilla and Kong. I fucking love it. I love it.
And that's fine. That's fine because that's what it is. Stop comparing it to Showa. Because that's disrespectful to Showa. It is what it is. A blockbuster punch fest. And that's okay. The problem is, it is a continuation of a series that wasn't going that direction.
Yeah.
But you and me have talked about it on podcasts to death at that point. At this point, we have.
At this point, but you know where we didn't talk about it to death? On a live stream. So let's talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, like, no, you're right. Where you have 2014 set up such this serious take on Godzilla, right? Like,
realistic. Serious is one thing. Realistic, dude, it was real. It was from an infantry soldier's fucking perspective. Everything I've ever asked for. What if giant monsters existed? Fine, you have Bryan Cranston completely wasted, but that's okay. He served his purpose. In the context of the movie, if he came back at this point, yeah, it works.
No, it doesn't.
But back then, it doesn't, but it does because nobody gives a shit about logic anymore. Let's be honest.
Multiverse.
Motherfucker, I swear to God. We see you talk about Deadpool and fucking Godzilla multiverse. I swear to God, I slap you. No, stop it. Don't give them ideas. We're doing Primordial Titans.
Oh, listen, all I'm saying is I would not be fucking shocked.
I'm not shocked.
If Deadpool and Wolverine was making fun of all the genres that are popping at this time, and one of them just so happens to be the Monsterverse. And guess what? Godzilla once belonged to Marvel, and when they lost the rights, they made it the oh my god, what was it called? Oh my god!
I know what you're talking, dude.
Kaiju USA. It was Kaiju USA. That was the name of the monster.
You go there, Wolverine's like, what is that? And Deadpool's like, we don't talk about that Godzilla monstrosity. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Anyways.
No, you gotta call it Kaiju USA. That's what you gotta call it.
That's Kaiju USA.
It's Godzilla with the fucking American flag on its chest. It's Kaiju USA, bro. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Fuck.
Marvel, please. You're not listening. Disney. Go fuck yourself. Anyways. With 2014, it was like, I could see it happen. In real life, if it was at the time period, which ain't that far away,
nope,
I see it happening. Absolutely, totally works. People point out plot holes, go fuck yourselves. This is where we're at. Kong Skull Island was a stylish 1970s Vietnam movie with King Kong. I'm okay with it. Ray, I know you got your problems with it. They're justified. I cannot change your opinion of Kong Skull Island. I'm not going to try.
Yeah, Kong Skull Island is a good movie.
It's good. It's style over substance.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
I want
that's
Godzilla.
Fine. Yeah. And then we get to King of the Monsters. You and me agree. Rodan should have had his roar. I'm putting that up front. The joke should have been minimal. But that's it. King of the Monsters, it still had its realistic take. Yes, it stretched a bit, but it never broke it.
Yes. Absolutely right.
With Monster Zero, King Ghidorah being an alien, fine. You establish aliens, but it ain't modern day. It's way back when. Fine.
Ain't no UFO brought him there. Ain't no UFO brought him there. He just crash landed on Earth.
And that is totally fucking okay. Godzilla, the balance of nature, showed up and was like, you're not nature. You're an outer space asshole. I'm gonna take you and just drown you to the furthest depths of the goddamn ocean until you freeze, and because you can't swim. You have no appendages other than wings and legs and tails. You ain't swimming. That works. It works. People say the Argo's a stretch. Go fuck yourself. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Between 2014 2019, I believe a giant ship exists that's not that big in retrospect.
It really ain't that big.
It's just slightly bigger than Air Force One. Get over it.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying just get the fuck over that.
Everything
in the movie besides the stupid jokes work.
But you were the one that hated the fucking tech in GVK, and I'm like, but this.
I'm about to say my piece.
Okay.
I'm gonna be. I can't believe I'm gonna say it. It could be the alcohol.
I can't believe he's gonna say it. I've been waiting so long.
He's been waiting. He's been waiting fucking 3 years for this. The plot of GVK is stupid. It is stupid. It is stupid. Hear me out. Listen to me. It's stupid. And I know it was a rush job. And I know there's behind the scenes fucking bullshit going on, but ladies and gentlemen, I finally come around. Because in retrospect, the plot isn't that bad. Unrealistic. Not so much in the grand scheme of things.
How?
And yes, I don't know how they got the second head of Ghidorah for Mechagodzilla.
They fished it out the ocean.
It's okay. Dude, that was one head. I don't know how they got the second.
What? No. What do you... There was only one head.
No, they had two. One was inside of Mechagodzilla, apparently.
That was the one.
Oh, so what was the one inside of the Apex facility?
What Apex facility? There wasn't no Ghidorah head.
Yes, there was. The skull is in the Apex facility, and then there's a skull inside of Mechagodzilla. That's the plot hole that bothered me, but I
Hold up.
Oh.
The same way if you listen tomorrow to the GXK novel review, you're gonna hear me debunk that the way I'm gonna debunk this. It's not in the movie.
Okay, baby, let me know. I
It's not in
didn't
the
read the
movie.
book. Tell me.
It's not in the movie. It's not in the movie.
Okay.
Never one time in the movie do they say that there's two skulls. Never. It's in the book.
Okay. Yeah.
It's in the book. But in the movie, it's not there. So what we got to rationalize is when Ren Zerazawa puts the fucking thing on his head and looks like an exilian, right? Massive props for that.
That's one skull.
That's one skull. And the DNA in that skull is being fed to Mechagodzilla's super brain. Right? This is all 74 Mechagodzilla. This is all 74 Mechagodzilla. It really is.
Hold on. So you're telling me the skeleton head that they have inside the Apex facility is fed solely off of Ren Serizawa's head using the DNA in the skull fed to the brain of Ghidorah inside of Mechagodzilla, which is left head, the stupid one.
No, that's not in the movie. It's not in the movie.
That's what's in the book.
But yeah, but that's the problem. So the book ain't canon.
Okay.
It's what you see on the TV, right? It's what you see on the TV. And that's the thing. So look, we could get mad at the idea of Shimo putting Ghidorah on ice.
Oh,
but
I
that
will
was
always
never
be mad at that.
Yeah,
no shit.
But that was never mentioned in the movie.
And that's fair.
So
Listen,
in that
we ignore
regard,
books.
in that regard, the books are one continuity and the movies are another multiverse.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so what you say? How do the comics fit into that? Because Tiamat's going to be confusing.
Okay. Now I gotta put my nerd hat on, okay? And honestly,
Now
I shouldn't
we're going full
now I gotta
dunce
put my
hat.
nerd hat on, and I shouldn't be drinking this much, but I am. I didn't even eat. But here we go. Okay. Excuse me. Tiamat fit into all this. Back in the day, one of the biggest multiverse, the first, if I'm not mistaken, multiverse saga was Crisis on Infinite Earths, okay? DC.
Yes.
There was a huge... And right now, there's an animated fucking movie. Part 2 just dropped this week.
Oh, don't tell me that.
And I personally didn't like the animation style, so I didn't watch it. Like, everything felt
Really?
flat. Yeah, everything felt flat. Nothing. The animation style felt flat.
No, but here's the thing. I could just go pick up Crisis on Infinite Earths, the trade. I could just go buy that
Absolutely.
for like $20.
Absolutely. So what I'm saying there is...
I'll just go do that.
In that thing, like, they found out there was a multiverse, and the multiverse was in danger. So the superheroes have to come together and stop the bad guy from destroying everything. Reality, as we know.
Wasn't it Darkseid, or was that the second?
No. It was the Anti-Monitor. That's the Crisis on
Anti-Monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
you're refreshing my memory.
Right, trust me, I know. So in that, and this is where I'm going to make the comparison to what we were talking about right now with the Monsterverse. In that, and I'm loosely basing this, okay, from what you just said. In that, Power Girl, who was not of the main Earth, fell through the cracks. So at the end, when the superheroes saved everything, they created a new Earth. She fell through the cracks. She is Supergirl on another fucking Earth. But when she fell through that Earth died in the Crisis. It dissipated, was wiped out. So she fell through the cracks because the main DC continuity Supergirl died fighting in the Crisis. So now Power Girl falls through the cracks. Boom. She's an anomaly. Okay. That's why Ghidorah in the book and in the movie, it doesn't work. There's no... In the books, it's an anomaly. In the movie, they don't make reference to it. So, yeah, we can just keep going. There's only one. And the skull that they got from, wherever the fuck they found the in Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico.
Ocean.
Yeah. That's what's powering Mechagodzilla. And that, in all honesty, that's kind of a reference to the fucking Mark Cerasani book, Godzilla versus the Robot Monsters. Because in that book...
I'll buy it.
Yeah, in that book, the kid, there was a paraplegic kid that was established in another Godzilla book that was like way smarter than he should have been. He started to pilot Mechagodzilla. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, just find it. That was
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the longest excuse to tell me to what I was going to say is, Ray, after 3 years, I finally get where you're coming from with GVK.
I'm just saying that, you know...
Is it my favorite of the MonsterVerse? No. It gave me my fights, and I liked it. The human plot, I like elsewhere in the MonsterVerse, but it's better than GXK. Because GXK is fucking too much. It's too much.
With the human plot.
The human plot in GVK bothers me because it splits the story into two, where I think in GXK it's better. Because, you know, you have the Kong side and the Godzilla side, and I don't give a fuck. I just didn't care. And, you know, you had Gia. I liked Gia and everything, but the Russell, Bernie shit, I didn't care about in GVK. But I feel like in GXK, it was better in the human plot, whereas GVK kept it as unrealistic, but at the same time, I do look at Terror of Mechagodzilla, and I'm like, when Godzilla's pissed, he runs. And that scene where he roars, fucking slams against the buildings, and he's jogging, and Mechagodzilla unleashes the flurry of missiles, and Godzilla's getting hit, and he's grabbing the buildings, pushing him aside, roaring. He's like, I don't give a fuck. And he goes toe-to-toe with Mechagodzilla. That is Terror of Mechagodzilla right there in GVK. It works. GXK, Godzilla's floating, and that's stupid.
Time out.
Oh, he's... Baby, come on.
You just conceded to Godzilla running in GVK towards Mechagodzilla? That's what you just did.
I did, but I don't agree with the floating.
No, I'm not talking about GXK. I'm talking about GVK,
Okay.
the one that I love.
Because, and as much as I bitched about it, yes, Godzilla did run towards Ghidra.
No.
And I said
There it is.
was
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah. No. But that's
I
it.
said back then it was stupid, but god damn it!
But how could you hate it? It works. It works in any
I can't
fucking
hate it
movie. It
anymore.
worked.
I can't hate it anymore. You know why? Because I have a newfound appreciation for Terror of Mechagodzilla.
That's a
It
great
was
fucking movie.
resurfaced, and I look at that and like, where's GVK? And I put it on, I'm like, bitch, I know where Ray's coming from. I finally got it. It took 3 years, and I finally could. I was like, Godzilla is pissed. Yeah, he's not only pissed because he put Ghidra down, he's pissed because he's like, I'm gonna gotta do it again.
Yeah, but the difference in that, and this is okay. So here's where I, this is not a pushback, but this is where I love GVK so much.
Yeah,
Kong has never been a threat. When it comes at that particular point in time, Kong has never been a threat. And Godzilla shows his dominance. He drowns him in their first encounter. Kong's dead.
Dead.
Okay? Godzilla won, Kong nothing. He's dead. Who saves him? The humans. Then they go to Hollow Earth. Kong dies! Again, the fucking war bats kill him. Who saves him? The humans.
Yep.
Okay? So, I'm not going to say Godzilla 2, but I'm going to say Kong.
You could say Kong miscellaneous.
Kong -2, right? Like, Kong, you're not coming out of this strong. Then they go to Hong Kong. First fight. Kong beats Godzilla up. Okay.
Kong beats Godzilla up with MacGuffin.
With MacGuffin. But what happens after that? Godzilla gets up.
Godzilla's pissed.
And he fucking stomps on Kong's chest. And he lets him know.
Did it have to evolve?
But again, I'm talking GVK. I'm talking GVK.
I know, but I'm just
talking
saying
Hong
he didn't
Kong.
have to evolve for that fight.
He didn't have to. You're absolutely right. And you're right. Who's stronger? Scar King or Kong?
Oh my god, it's Kong.
It's Kong.
Baby.
Totally showed his dominance in that movie.
The Scar bitch.
Yeah. Kong totally showed his dominance against Scar King in that movie and in the novel, by the way. That shit goes the same fucking way. And it's like, dude,
oh, does it really?
Oh yeah, you know, Kong whips his ass. Scar King is like, okay, you got me. Check this out. Whap! And then he hits the Shimu button, and then Ice Queen comes out, and it's like, all right, whatever. But I digress. All I'm saying is, what I love about GVK is it gave me what I wanted to see when it comes to the title of the movie, Godzilla versus Kong. Remember, when Toho did it, they placated us. They said King Kong versus Godzilla. It wasn't Godzilla versus King Kong, right? And
Nope.
at the end, and again,
Because-
to this day, there's a controversy. Who won? Was it Godzilla because they were underwater and Kong ran away? Or was it Kong because he kicked Godzilla into the sediment and swam away?
And it's
GVK answered that question. It's Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's Godzilla. And as a Godzilla
Yes.
fan, that's why I loved it. That's why I love that movie so fucking much. It gave me exactly what I wanted. And then Mechagodzilla pops up, and I say this every fucking time. When Godzilla meets Mechagodzilla for the first time in any fucking movie, guess what happens?
ass stopped.
Ass off.
But what's beautiful about it, and what people gotta understand, is Mechagodzilla is specifically designed to kill Godzilla in every conceivable way. It ain't worried about Kong.
It ain't. And that's the beauty
And
of
it's
it.
fueled by Ghidorah, which is Godzilla's ancient rival, so that's even more so a fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, Godzilla.
And you take two movies, right?
People,
You take a
Yes.
Millennium movie and you take a Heisei movie and you meld them together, right? Because again, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, 1993. What is the first scene we see? Mecha King
it's
Ghidorah.
Godzilla. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's Mecha King
Yeah.
Ghidorah. We see the head. That's where they build Mechagodzilla from. And what does Mechagodzilla
it's a-
do? It kills Godzilla in that movie.
It's a mix
I
of
love it.
two of the most powerful mechs that have ever fought Godzilla
Absolutely.
in GVK. And I finally get it. I love, dude, what was it, on my birthday? The 9th of March, I was sitting there and I messaged you guys. I was like, yeah, it's my birthday. I just woke up. I'm watching the fight scenes in GVK. I woke up and did that. And then afterwards, I put the icing on the cake and watched King of the Monsters. And of course, I still do love King of the Monsters more. But I have acknowledged, especially after GXK, that GVK wasn't as far-fetched as I once thought.
You
And
got
I can finally, wholesomely say that.
You got to
I-
also consider the time jumps,
I'm
right?
okay with it. I get where you're coming from. I still have my criticisms. Everyone does. I have my King of the Monsters criticisms, which line up with yours, but we feel differently about it, and that's fine. It's the same thing with GVK. But compared to where we're at now, I think we've gone too far. And we've talked about it. And that's how we're like, how do we fix the Monsterverse with the last 6-hour podcast? The primordial titans starting with Mother Earth, which is Biolante.
That's it. I agree. Look, I watched King of the Monsters now twice in this year, like
Yeah.
twice. And again, I don't hate the movie. I just hate the Michael
The
Bay
dumb
jokes.
jokes.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I could even get. No, I can't. I'm lying. I can't get past the road there, bro. I cannot
Listen.
get past that because yo,
The two,
I'm watching it, and I mean, like, it's there. It's there. It's fucking perfect. It's there. Yo, you bring it, you dial it back, you give it extra bass. That's all you need to do. It's, oh my God, it's there.
so what you're telling me is,
you fucking-
let's be honest. You need to come to my house where I have the Dolby Atmos with the 2 subs. The bass is there with his roar. It's there. If you have a Dolby Atmos fucking 7 point whatever the fuck like I have, it is actually there.
No, it's not.
The problem is it's just doesn't sound like it because it's all in the bass.
It's not there. I've seen it in Dolby 3 times.
Oh, no, baby. I specifically tuned my shit with King of the Monsters in mind. I played that while I tuned my audio equalizer equipment for all my speakers. It's the most beautiful movie I've ever heard outside of
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Anyways, ain't nothing to compare it to. I was actually really gonna say Revenge of the Fallen, but I just got that movie on Blu-ray. Free, mind you. That's the second Transformers movie. The bad one with the balls. It's terrible. You know how many people made a comparison with GXK to Revenge of the Fallen, specifically with that scene?
No,
it's fucking embarrassing.
I've seen it. GXK did it better by 1,000.
Oh, absolutely, but I'm directly beneath the scrotum is forever in my mind.
Yeah, it's a stupid movie.
It's not good.
See? But that is on the fucking same level as gonorrhea.
Oh, it absolutely is. And I cannot forgive that gonorrhea joke. I saw it. It was in the trailer. I hated it. It was in the movie, and I was like... And then I got up. I went to the airport. I got on a plane. I flew to the writer's house. I set up the ladder. I grabbed a baseball bat out of thin air, and I hit him, and I said, "That's not funny." That may have been a joke stolen from Family Guy, or not. You will never know. But I did it. Because that is a stupid fucking line in an otherwise minus Rodan's roar, damn near perfect Monster vs. Godzilla movie. Damn near perfect.
I will put it like this. You take all of that shit out, the stupid ass jokes out, literally, and it's littered in the movie. There, even like silly ass comments, like when fucking Russell was like, "Whatever you want to name this one, you'll take that shit out too." Like that shit is unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Because
you take that out, and I don't care about Rodan's Raw. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
There's only one man in that movie that should have been making the jokes, and it was the dude with the cup that said "not yours." The guy from Billy Madison. What's his fucking name?
The guy who said gonorrhea?
No, he didn't say gonorrhea. That was that fucking commercial asshole. It was the not Admiral. Fuck, the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, see, you don't watch Billy Madison as much as I do.
Stance.
Stance,
yes.
No,
Admiral Stanton. No. Not Stance. Staten. Dr. Staten.
Staten.
No.
The guy that says, "I record everything." No. Hear me out.
I hate that guy. I hate him.
Listen to me. You can have him be a smartass, and that's fine. He should have only been the one guy at any point telling any kind of a smartass anything.
No, he shouldn't have been. It disrupts what 2014 set up.
But you could have him be the guy that's the know-it-all, but a smartass about it.
See, I don't like that, because at that point in time, Serizawa is the director of fucking Monarch, and if Serizawa's talking, he makes a fucking joke on the side. Yo, you don't do that. That's your boss.
No, and that's what's perfect, because you could have had Serizawa just... That's all you had to have, him just turn his head and look.
Okay, like, and in that regards, I will absolutely agree with that. If it was one time and he did it. But the fact of the matter is, that didn't happen. And he was making jokes all the time. And then oh my God, Zilla. Yo, you gotta be
don't talk to me. That was terrible.
But that's my point.
It was terrible.
But that's my point.
No,
that was all of it.
I agree with you.
You take all of that out, and I don't care about Rodan's Raw. I don't care about Rodan. I really don't care about Rodan's Raw. Because I'm like,
so
all right.
What you're saying is, release the Doherty cut?
Yo, on some real shit. Because I saw Krampus. And Krampus,
Oh, Krampus.
while it had
Krampus is.
it had its moments, Krampus was not King of the Monsters.
No,
Those jokes were not Doherty.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, those jokes, that and King of the Monsters, that's not Michael Doherty. So if you say
No.
there's a Doherty cut and that's not in it, bro, give it to me. Because again, outside of that, the monster fights, the nostalgia, the having Rodan, Martha, Ghidorah,
Don't.
it's a fucking fantastic film, and I do love and appreciate it. It's probably number 3 in all honesty. But it's just because I love 2014 and GVK so much. I can't pick which one is 1 and 2.
You know some of the best shit. I'm sorry. I gotta gush about King of the Monsters, about the parts that work. When they get to Boston and Godzilla charges in, and they're on the Osprey and the Argo, and you see the screen with Godzilla grabbing Ghidorah, and it cuts back to the humans, and it cuts back to the screen, and Godzilla's throwing Ghidorah. Baby. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby. Friday the 13th, part 5 reference.
Hold up. I'm watching this movie and it just hit me. It just hit me this week. I said, wait a minute. It didn't hit me just this week. It hit me before too, but this way I was like, wait a minute. Where was it established that the Russells lived in Boston?
It was never.
You see why I can't stand this movie? So it's not even a joke.
Listen.
You talk about plots. That's stupid.
Wait, no, hold
That's
on,
stupid.
hold on.
That's stupid.
It was in the comic in an offset line, but again, if we're talking about continuity between the comics and the books, it doesn't make sense. I agree with you there. I give it to you. But let's be honest. When they land that fucking Osprey down and he's screaming Madison while Ghidorah and Godzilla are duking it out, and it sounds like the literal apocalypse.
That's good.
That shit's fucking hilarious. It's like, why are you trying?
Dope.
And then fucking, dude, and then Ghidorah, the 3 heads. Godzilla goes to grab, and 1 to the neck, 1 to the arm, 1 to the waist, throws him down, and then Godzilla rips 1 head off, atomic breath. It's beautiful.
No,
Listen,
all that is beautiful. But come on.
It's beautiful.
Come on. You want to talk about plots? The plot.
No, the plot's stupid.
It doesn't work. In that regard, it doesn't work.
Some of the plot doesn't work because I do believe that humans can go too far, especially with extremist groups, with a device that can awaken Titans. I get that. I do get that.
Well, they know. You know what, though? And I'm not mad at that because they do give context in that. We were supposed to wake them up 1 at a time. We just did it in the wrong order because we didn't know waking King Ghidorah was going to wake them all up. That's
hubris.
Dope.
That's the hubris of mankind right there. That is the folly of man, thinking we know what the fuck we're doing when we don't.
Did you just quote
I get it.
Blue Oyster Cult?
Absolutely I did.
So I will say this. One more thing about King of the Monsters that you know. Listen, hey. This is what GVK and GXK did better than King of the Monsters.
Okay.
Aging. Because in 2014, we see little Maddie Russell. She looks like she's 7.
Yeah.
And then in 2019, 5 years later, she doesn't look like she's 12.
No, and that's my thing. If I was to have made these movies, I wouldn't have focused on that.
Yeah, I would have definitely not did any of that. Nightmares. Nightmares.
I'm going to say something that might anger people. Take it as you will.
It probably won't anger me. It won't
As
anger
much
me.
as people didn't like Fort Brody, baby, I would have stuck with the military aspect of the shit.
100%.
The monarch and military conflicts with the greater scheme of the monsters, which was set up in 2014, and it carried over to Kong Skull Island, minus the stupid tracker and the photographer. It was there. The scientists, the monarch scientists, and the army guys, they were fighting each other in Kong Skull Island. There was button heads to the point where Samuel L. Jackson had that fucking 1911 to John Goodman's fucking head, and he's like, what the fuck was that? Why are we here? That shit continued should have continued more in the King of the Monsters. Hints of it with Admiral Stenz being like, yo, fuck all y'all. Oxygen destroyer on the way. Get fucked. Continue that shit, and you continue it in a GVK where the military and Monarch team up because a third Apex developed something in secret that nobody knew about. And they're like, what the fuck is that shit? Maybe we had the wrong opinion about Godzilla. Maybe we had the wrong opinion about Titans. It's something that could have continued, but now we have Godzilla floating in the hollow earth. So I don't know. What do I know about continuity and continuing a long-running franchise? Fuck me, right?
You know what? A lot of that just resonated too, because you're like, where did Mechagodzilla bust out of? Hong Kong, China. There's no regulations there. Like the U.S. can't put sanctions.
Baby, it would have worked. Not only would it have worked, I'm an army brat. I love the military, especially the U.S. military, and I love when the U.S. military fights. Why can't I get AC-130s fighting Godzilla? Why is this so hard to do?
Because we live in a drone age, and that's exactly where we are today in the movies. They are 7, 8, 9 years ahead of us. So, you know, it's all drone warfare. And I like that. I do. I love it.
Maybe it's just because I look at the realistic military aspect that 2014 set up, and to an extent Kong Skull Island, and it's just what I wanted to continue. I dogged on King of the Monsters. See, you don't have my full review of King of the Monsters on the G Show. I was talking to Rob about this last night. You bullshit. Actually don't.
What? Did you go back in time?
I left the G Show when King of the Monsters came out.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because it was Chase and mine's big first falling out. Was 2019. Him and me got in the first big argument, and I dipped.
All right, you know what?
I dipped for 6 months.
That makes sense, because 2019 is where we lost Anthony.
Yep.
In February.
And that's where I dipped. I had my shit to deal with. Let's be honest. I ain't putting in any disagreement with Chase. I had my own shit. Anthony and me fucking talked every day. It is what it is. This ain't about that. But I originally wanted realistic military shit to continue with the series with Monarch intertwined. And I still at this point think, well, it's too far gone, we ain't gonna get it, but that would have been the perfect Monsterverse for me. And it's just, maybe it's because -1's given it to me now, not as the militaristic side, but the character-driven side.
Yeah.
With some militia is where -1 did definitely fill a void that was missing with the Monsterverse. And that is one of my biggest criticisms of King of the Monsters. You talk about the jokes and everything. I agree with you. Rodan's Roar. I agree with you. But it lost the plot as far as realistic military action from not even just the U.S. government, but from world governments. How badass would it have been? Brazil, or whatever the fuck, Mexico, when Rodan comes out of the volcano, they deploy their fucking military to take hold of it, and the U.S. military's like, stop that. We're being told by Monarch not to do that. Fuck, Rodan's destroying your city now. Oh, great, Ghidra's on the way. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't have done that.
Well, that's
shit
because,
like that.
But that's because in the movie, you know, fucking the Argo was there, and they sent the gold pilots out, and they all died.
And if you implement the Argo and they did the G Squad, I'm down for the G Squad. I'm down for it. Implement that. They are the special forces of the special forces. They are the 2014 special forces, higher than them by like 2 promotions. I'm down for it. I am down for it. Let's run with that. It's gone now. Maybe the anime, hopefully, God, O'Shea. O'Shea, you are like the saving grace of this idea. Run with it, brother. Dude, come on.
Absolutely,
it's there. I want it explored. It's a void that's been missing since Skull Island.
And that's what kills me.
It was touched upon, but...
That's what kills me. It's like O'Shea Jackson wants to do this. Like, he's not shitting on anything. He wants to do... He shits on wrestling. He shits on AEW. So O'Shea, if you ever hear this, my bad. But yo, dude, come on, bro. AEW, come on, bro, come on. But I digress. In terms of the MonsterVerse, I got nothing but love, and all I want to see is what he has in store. It wasn't G-Force.
G Squad.
G Squad. Give me that all day. All day.
Yes.
All day. I'm with it.
My biggest problem with the announcement is Jared, the concept designer and creator of some of...
Yo, he apparently got a massive acknowledgments.
From who?
People. Not like people that matter. People that matter. I'll put it like that.
Listen, Mechagodzilla's design works. I'm not mad at it. I've never been mad at it. I was mad at Mechagodzilla when it came out, but I got over it. I've been over it. It works because it's like, yeah, it's analog, but not at the same time. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but I still can't get over Godzilla's design for GXK. I can't fucking do it.
What, the evolved design?
Yes, it's not the pink. It's not the pink.
It's the tail. It's the tail. I know.
It's the tail. It's the... I said what I said. I've said what I said. I think that Icarus flew too close to the sun, and the few people that realized it have seen the light. And I am one of them, and I've tried to show them the light, but the light cannot be shown upon those who are blind.
He says the sun. He meant the rays. Like me, Ray, who's been saying that shit since before the movie even came out. If that tail doesn't use...
The biggest thing I said was like, you didn't know this because we didn't share it because we kept you out. Leaks came out with him standing upon that cliff, and I was like, oh, I've seen this before. And I put on 1998, and I was like, oh, that scene where he jumps into the Hudson and the submarines kill him. Oh, okay, we're doing that again.
Oh,
it looked the same to me.
All right, it looked the same to you. I get it. It's similar. But you know what?
It's there.
But you know what? I like that because it's paying homage to something that is not supposed to be.
Oh, so what you're saying is 2024 Godzilla might, in fact, be a Geno.
I thought I already said that on a previous pod or live stream.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
It's a Geno.
This evolved version of Godzilla, what they are doing right now, is legit a Geno because we ain't never seen this before. See, when 2014 started this shit off, that's Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's Godzilla.
Oh.
2019, that's Godzilla. 2021, that's Godzilla. Hell, 2024, that's Godzilla. Then they start to change shit. And again, it's still Godzilla. Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, I'm looking at him right now. I got him a pop figure. Evo Goji, right? I got him. I
Hey,
bought
which
it.
one you got? Which one you got, brother?
Not
You
the
better
one.
show
Not
it,
the
'cause
one.
I got
That
it
no,
right
I don't
here.
have that one. I don't got that one. I got the standing version. But what I'm saying is, my biggest beef, because here's the deal: when that first trailer came out, I had no problem at all with him running,
Yeah.
with the pink spines, nothing, no problem. The second trailer came out, still no problem. I think it was between it was between the first and second trailer where I found out about the Dagamizer. That
Yeah.
is what pissed me off. And I said this shit a million times. If he doesn't utilize that, then this design is for nothing. And you know what happened? He didn't utilize it. He swung his tail, but he didn't impale nothing. Then why the fuck do we do that? Why? You don't. The fucking elbow
No.
spikes are fine. I'm cool with it whether you use it or not. But all of a sudden to give Godzilla a fucking Stegosaurus tail, it's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen. If you're not gonna
And
utilize it, and they didn't, so it's the dumbest fucking thing I ever seen.
And my biggest fucking complaint is the goddamn waist. Like, you shrunk it, yet kept the chest size. See, remember when 2014 came out and Gareth Edwards was like, we kept redoing the design of Godzilla until the silhouette was perfect. This silhouette ain't perfect to me. Brother, it's not there. It's not there. I know Godzilla's been slim in the past, but this Godzilla looked like he all breast assists.
Jesus Christ.
He all breast assists. He getting them fucking reptilians. What are they called? The scalies all excited. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, why? He was fine before. Now, Gareth Edwards' design was damn good. We could agree on that shit. I'm damn sure. Yo, remember in 2014 in the theater when he lit that? We didn't know. We came off of 98, and that tail, boom, 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 boom. And you see the blue, and I was grabbing. I was like, and then he just inhales. You see it in the eyes. He's like, bitch, you thought, and just unleashes. Oh my God! Perfect. The design, everything worked in that movie. And then Doherty was like, I'm gonna shorten the tail. I'm gonna redo the spikes. Fuck the comic. That's stupid. This is just natural radiation evolution. We've had it before. And I looked at that shit in Antarctica when he busts through the ice, and I'm like, bitch, oh, it's beautiful. I have a whole diorama for that.
Real quick. I didn't know they shortened the tail. I thought it was the same.
It actually did.
I thought it was the same
Yeah.
Godzilla. Like honestly, I didn't see a difference. Because Godzilla
It was-
Godzilla tail whips Ghidorah in King of the Monsters.
Oh, fucking bitch slapped him with that tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I think they rounded the tail, the whole tip. I think it's like 15% of the elongated tail in 2014 was shortened and rounded like the 90s.
Yeah, okay.
And that's okay. I was a little pissed off about that, but then I got over it. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I got over something. And it works for me. It was a great design change. It was. I struggled with it at first when the leaks were coming out. I was like, I don't know. It was fine in 2014, but then I watched the movie and I was like, I don't have erectile dysfunction anymore. Like, let's go. The movie cured me of that. And then GVK come out. They kept the design. I was okay with it. And in this, it's like, I get it. It's to sell toys. But at the same time, don't bitch when people complain. Because you know what you did. You know what you did. What you wanted to do what you wanted to do, that's fine. Admit it. Don't make excuses, because your excuses don't hold up in the court of I watched the fucking movie.
Hey, come on. like we know what they did, we know why they did, and whether or not someone says the reason why I did it is because I like this particular color, that's another thing all on its own.
And I don't care.
The problem,
at least he's honest there.
But the problem is the way this movie was put together. There's no reason for it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like you left it up to court of I watched the fucking movie and you didn't give me a reason. You said it. It's because I like pink. Oh, go watch the movie.
Well.
It's like
I gotta play devil's advocate to myself too.
Ooh.
In King of the Monsters, if I'm not mistaken, it's Serizawa who says Godzilla is evolving. When, like that's a legit thing. That's in the movie, and that's because I watched it, and so I'm like, okay, and I get it. The only thing that I didn't like again in GXK is in the movie he evolved for nothing. In the novelization, they made it more of a threat, so Godzilla had to evolve. But at the same time, in the novelization, it didn't seem like that was a big of a threat.
But
and that showed in the movie.
That's the beauty of it. And I'm gonna be a dick, and I'm about to tear apart the movie and the book. Hey, if Shimu was the one to freeze Ghidra, why didn't Godzilla just go get that radiation he knew where it was to defeat Ghidra because he knew he didn't have Shimu? Oh my god, I just broke both the movie and the book.
No.
Hear me out.
No.
Tiamat, that shit could have been happening because, like they said in the movie, that specific spot is doused with radiation. So you're telling me Shimu froze Ghidra, and in 2019 Godzilla didn't think, oh, they woke him up, I'm gonna go evolve real quick because it takes me like fucking 1 day, and then I'm gonna go beat his ass into oblivion?
No, because no, see, this is where you're wrong. Because those Titans weren't a threat. It wasn't
I'm not talking about just Tiamat.
No, but that's the thing. There was nothing for Godzilla to think about. In King of the Monsters, they straight up say Ghidorah and Godzilla have an ancient rivalry. This is where
That's what I'm saying. In the book, it was Shimu who froze Godzilla.
No, not Godzilla, Ghidorah.
Godzilla just has to put this motherfucker down. Why doesn't he go supercharged like in GXK? Because that particular point on Earth gets all this radiation or some shit.
No, but because Tiamat wasn't there.
You don't have to have Tiamat because it states in the movie that that particular spot of the Earth just gets the radiation and Tiamat's been nesting there.
Yeah, but
there is absolutely no reason before Tiamat being there for Godzilla not to just go there.
Yeah, but here's the deal. In the novelization, and again, we don't see this in the movie, in the novelization, the only time we see Godzilla's point of view is he notices the difference. He sees the changes. So he's like, okay, this is happening. Let me go tick this off the box. Scylla, for instance, completely destroys him. And that's exactly what happened with Tiamat. So Tiamat wasn't there during King of the Monsters. You know what I'm saying? Tiamat wasn't where she is in GXK in King of the Monsters. So Godzilla's not worried about, let me go to this particular place. Godzilla's like, I can handle it. And the book does the book does it justice. When we start thinking about that, it's like after Godzilla's first encounter with Tiamat went there. So now they're thinking the reason why Tiamat is where Tiamat is in GXK is because she's trying to get stronger to become the alpha. Then Godzilla goes there and is like, yeah, fuck you. And
but how does Tiamat know to go there? That's what I mean.
Well, that's just the ebbs and flows of the universe, and that's the thing that.
And that's.
But it's distinguishable.
So we're basically saying Godzilla's ignorant to that particular spot.
No, we're
not
saying
ignorant and,
no.
He just doesn't know.
No, we're saying that Godzilla in 2019, the source of his power, after the fucking oxygen destroyer, was in the Hollow Earth, in his lair, where he was getting the irradiation. That's in the movie. That's all set up. It's all set up. And it makes sense. Tiamat can't go in there. And in the comic book, Tiamat was trying to go to Godzilla's lair. And Godzilla was like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Beats her ass, and doesn't kill her. So now she's minding her business, doing her own thing, getting her own energy.
Okay.
It's not from within the Earth like Godzilla. It's from outer space, from the sun. And Godzilla's like, yeah, yo, move, bitch. Get out my way. That's exactly what Godzilla did.
Oh no! The fight's out! I'm about to knock you! Lights out!
Pretty much. And on that note, I'm gonna go take a commercial break while JR carries on.
Deadpool and the Wolverine definitely looks like Godzilla versus Kong, but done right.
What?
Damn it, he didn't come back for that.
No, I did! What?
But ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're hearing, subscribe to The G Show here on YouTube. We do this shit every now and then. Fuck it, I can't even tell you the schedule. We just do it when we feel like it. But the grander scale of the Monsterverse, Primordial Titans by Alante, I think that's the correct way to go. People may disagree with that, but I don't give a shit. They smell like tacos. But yeah, no, it's crazy out there right now. The reviews keep changing for GXK. I'm seeing different things all the time between the Twitters, the Facebooks, and the personal opinions of people. I have people that I currently work with that watched it and said, yeah, it was stupid fun. And I'm like, yeah, it's stupid fun. But that's it. That's it. And if that's all you're going for, that's all you're going for. I can't change your mind. I ain't gonna change your mind. If this is your favorite Monsterverse movie, that's fine. You should probably see psychiatric help. But, you know, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good, you know. Talk to a therapist. I'm not talking to a therapist right now. But GXK, the new empire, it's still making money. Currently, it's like either third or second highest Monsterverse movie of all time, which is crazy to think about considering there's so many better movies than it. But sometimes the good movies don't make money, and that's how we end up with cult classics. I'm looking at you, Hell Comes to Frogtown. Yeah, Rowdy Piper. My favorite wrestler of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Rowdy Piper. He's a fucking fantastic wrestler. My favorite. I own 2 figures of him. Like I was just saying, I think King of the Monsters will end up being a cult classic like Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And honestly, I think GXK is going to break that 500 million in Japan this weekend, where it's all it needs to hit is, I think, 14.3 million. I think it's going to do that.
It's currently either second or third for the highest grossing Monsterverse movie of all time.
It's going to be second. It's going to be second.
And that... I gotta pee now. Like...
So, I mean, like, apparently, it's fucking Kong, of all people. Kong Skull Island is the highest grossing Monsterverse movie.
But
I don't get it, but...
2014, before I go to the bathroom, 2014 made a shit ton of money. We could all agree on that. Because it was a long-awaited return of Godzilla. But back when it came out, a lot of people were like... People I worked with that weren't big Godzilla fans were like, yeah, I like the 1998 version more because it's not boring and realistic. And I said, oh, you're stupid because this is everything us Godzilla fans asked for. And then they look at me and said, yeah, you Godzilla fans. I ain't one of those.
Yeah, I don't buy that I don't buy that at all.
That pissed me off.
See, and I don't buy that at all. I will say when Gareth Edwards went to make this movie, he straight up said, I want to make this movie like Jaws.
And
he
worked.
did! And he did! And when we got Godzilla, it's there. And the best part was, as with Jaws, you don't have to see the shark at all until the fucking end, right? But what you get is characterizations. And granted, look, again, Bryan Cranston shouldn't have died. That is the one downer for G14 in my eyes. Don't kill Bryan Cranston off. That is you need the scientists, and granted, you get Serizawa. I totally get it. But could you imagine Serizawa and Bryan Cranston working side by side going forward? That's the movies I want to see. That's the MonsterVerse I want to see. That is what Monarch should have been. Really. And the thing that bothers me most about G14 is Monarch wasn't, checking Janjira. Even after, 1996 or whenever the meltdown took place. Like, Monarch should have been a part of that. That should have been a Monarch team. Not a Japanese government team. So, if I'm not mistaken, it actually was. It was. But at the same time, and this is what bothers me, it was a Monarch base. But what bothers me is everything we've got after that, Monarch was like, let's go get these scientists that are seeing things. I mean, granted, that's in the novels, that's in the GXK novel, and that scientist not even in the movie. But they talk about this whole idea of, the ice shelf, and it's disrupted and it's not right, and because it's Shimo. And Shimo blasting King Ghidorah into the ice, which is dumb because it contradicts everything that King of the Monsters said, which was they have the ancient rivalry and Godzilla put him down already. I digress. But if you could imagine if it would have just been like Serizawa and fucking Bryan Cranston's character, not Ford Brody, but you know what I mean. It's Jaws, and it works in every fucking way imaginable. And I can't believe we're at 2 hours and 12 minutes right now. We are rocking and rolling. We still got to talk about this Living with Monsters, the Godzilla found footage, short 17 minutes that's on YouTube. Let me go. I got to give props to where props is due, though. So bear with me, because this is one of my favorite things. Not Night of the Living Dead. We're gonna go. Really? Living with Monsters. Give me a second. Live streaming, ladies and gentlemen. This is the greatest thing ever.
Goodness. Hang
on, JR. We're almost there.
I gotta help out the wifey real quick. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, go do your thing. That's where I was going. Living with Monsters. We haven't even been there. The Living with Monsters Godzilla found footage fan film courtesy of Lost Utopia Films. Bros, ladies and gentlemen, bros and gals and bros, this 17-minute and 32 seconds of fucking awesomeness. If you're a Godzilla fan, this is it. This is perfection. Living with Monsters, Godzilla found footage from Lost Utopia Films. I'm a fan. This was absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm going to definitely get into this. We're going to get into this next. We're just going to wait for JR to come back. But I applaud everybody. You got yourself 20 minutes to spare. Watch this. Just watch it. It's insane. It absolutely is. They take the lore, and again, it has nothing to do with the MonsterVerse or anything Toho has set up, but they just take the ideas and they do their own thing with it. you could get away with a lot with Kong now being in the public domain, and they do so, and it works. Godzilla's not in the public domain. I heard some weird ass rumors that it could quite possibly be in the public domain. I don't think Toho's gonna let that happen. I digress. But whatever they did, and again, non-profit, and Toho hasn't shut it down yet. And it's been 2 weeks. This is something special. It is something special. And I implore everybody to watch Living with Monsters, the Godzilla found footage.
See, you say that as soon as I come back.
Oh, yeah, no, I've been spieling it since you've been gone.
I know, I'm sorry. Wifey came, the pee, the drink, the everything. Listen, Living with Monsters, I watched it before we started this. It's everything I've ever wanted with the Monsterverse. It's beautiful.
It literally feels like the Monsterverse evolved. Dare I say that name again?
Motherfucker. No, it feels like if they kept going the way 2014 in Kong Skull Island was going, I have to disclude King of the Monsters. I have to with it. To an extent, I guess, with the Rodan, Mothra, and Ghidra lore. Maybe you could fit it in, but I don't know. At the same time, it feels dirty. It felt like realistic occurrences with a secret society that's been monitoring them. That's what this felt like to me. It was the documentation of it, and it works. And then you have Anguirus. I can't get over that fight. It was fucking beautiful.
And Anguirus' model was dope.
It was 2004 Anguirus. Oh, why does Toho not use Anguirus more?
I don't know. I mean, it was only the first Godzilla villain.
Yeah, that means nothing. Ghidra every 3 seconds, and Mothra. But Anguirus, he's just sitting there like, why? I'll drink my coffee. It's okay.
It's like Ghidra, Mothra, Anguirus. No! Were you gonna say Anguirus or End? We were gonna say End, sir. Right. And Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, fucking for real. It's a fantastic short. Props. I think it's Lost Utopia Films.
Yes, it is.
Okay. 100%, I have to give props to you. You made single-handedly the best Monsterverse, whether or not it was intentional or not, found footage, documentation of what could exist in the grander scheme of the Monsterverse thing of all time. It is. I could watch this following, like, 2014 or Kong Skull Island or King of the Monsters and be like, or even GVK and be like, no, this totally works. It doesn't jump the gun, it keeps it realistic, and they're not floating in the hollow earth. And that, to me, is a plus.
It is the multiverse of the Monsterverse. It really is.
Don't.
No, it is.
I know it is. But if portals start opening in the next one, I'm leaving.
What are you talking about? Portals have been opening up since GVK. I mean, like
Doctor Strange portals.
Okay, but that's what it feels like. That's been happening, especially with GXK.
I know.
They're jumping here,
they're jumping there, they're jumping everywhere. Much.
What I'm saying is, no, I agree with you. This documentary was 2014, before Kong Skull Island. This was a continuation from that.
Yeah, and it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was okay. Well, no, it's not because they do the Kong documentary in the early 30s.
33.
33. They do
What's
that, which was
wrong
great.
with that? Hey, that's the beauty of this Skull Island thing within the Monsterverse is you could have had that 33 ship show up and nobody documented it.
Right.
You could have.
But they,
It didn't even have to be Kong. It could have been his, like, dad or something. It does work.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
It's totally Kong. It was totally
Ships
Kong.
go missing all the time. They reference that. Ships go missing in that region all the time.
Totally Kong. But, you know,
Oh, dude.
I digress. Other than that, I mean, again, it couldn't work because of all the lore they added to this, you know, mockumentary. You know what I'm saying? The lore they added into it.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Remember when I was talking about, was it with the Monsterverse? I think it was, where I was talking about the Unsolved Mysteries, the Jonathan Frakes fucking, his show.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, it's a hoax. Not true.
It's not real.
It's not
It's
real.
fact. It's fiction. No, it's not.
It's a fake.
You ever watch the video with him arguing with himself and it's just clips from the show? It's fucking the greatest shit ever. It's like, Commander Riker, number one, can you please for 5 seconds not have schizophrenia? For
No.
5 seconds.
No. Untrue. Fiction.
It's fiction. But no, this is what I was talking about. I think it was the last podcast where we had, where I was like, I wish they would do something like that. Here it is. Right here. Something simple that expands a little bit of the lore, but is fun. There is nothing wrong with a bit of fun. You have fun with it. That fucking Jonathan Frakes show was fun. Unsolved Mysteries, oh my god, that shit was so much fun. You had your realistic murders, and then at the end, aliens, or Bigfoot, or Chupacabra,
Yeah.
or the Loch Ness Monster, or Bill.
Chupacabra. That
You
was-
never know which one it is. Especially Bill, his hairy ass.
No,
The wifey shakes her head at me. You know where Bill
Oh, look who's here!
is. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at
100
women's
pounds.
size.
100 pounds. That's a good. That's a good.
100 pounds. Nana. It's Nana. It's you. The camera's facing this way.
Don't worry, the camera's not even on.
Nah, you good.
But no.
She's been hearing everything we've been talking about. She's been listening.
I know. She ripped you a new one.
Wolverine and Deadpool 2, Godzilla and
Godzilla and Kong. Wolverine and Deadpool is Godzilla and Kong. It is.
It's not.
It's not at all. But it is in the sense that Godzilla just can't get it up, apparently.
No. He evolved, for crying out loud. He evolved. He got it up and some, apparently.
He evolved because he couldn't get it up. Shimu was just too much woman for him.
Oh my god. Oh my
With
god.
that big white ass.
I tell you that. Getting back to living with monsters, JR!
It's fantastic. Listen, I have it running right now. I'm just saying, this is everything I've been asking for with the Monsterverse. Is supplementary tidbits like this. They did it with the pre-2014 Comic-Con shit when you were in that apartment building and Godzilla walks by. That shit was dope. That is the shit that should continue with the Monsterverse. Now, you could have your Monarch show, but what the fuck is wrong with, like, a 5 to 10 minute little short like this? What's wrong with that? It gives us the ones that were hooked with 2014 what we've been asking for. You know, before you jumped the gun and had motherfuckers floating in the Hollow Earth.
You sure that's where they jumped the gun?
Oh, well, no, but, you know, I'm just saying, when Godzilla starts floating on Earth, but in the hollow Earth, my head. Oh, the brain pains, mama.
Yeah, it's not the same Godzilla.
It's definitely not. Oh, he's getting shot with rockets right now. This is 54 scene. I'm just saying, this is shit that I've been asking for. Someone finally stepped up 13 days ago and did it. I downloaded it. It's mine. So if Toho or Legendary, you come along, take it down. I got it forever. What you gonna do? Come on. Come on. It's mine. Don't you look at me like that.
He ain't talking about me, ladies and gentlemen. He's talking about his
No,
woman.
the wifey, she giving me the dead eye.
Yeah.
She like, ooh, baby, Friday the 13th, part 5 reference.
I can't believe you just did that. And on that
It's
note,
like
we've
time
got
of this
about
podcast.
less than 5 minutes left to get everything out of here. We're gonna do it in less than 5 minutes. We're gonna end this shit at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yes, Living with Monsters, the Godzilla found footage, it is absolutely fantastical. There's no doubt about it in anybody's mind. This shit works. Well, I can't speak for everybody. But here, this shit works. The idea of having the monster versus continuity skewed for the better is the best. It's the best.
Yeah.
It really, really is. Everything we get from it, the documentary with Kong, finding a fucking baby Godzilla. That was so Gorgo, by the way. That was so Gorgo. But then having Gorgo in the fucking short too. What?
And that's the beauty of it. Gorgo is the unspoken Irish masterpiece. Is it a great film? I don't know, but it's a great kaiju film.
Wait.
And it's Irish.
You've never seen Gorgo?
Oh, I've seen it multiple times.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. This is a great. That's a great.
No, I love
film.
Gorgo. I want that figure that Titanic Creations made, but I don't have $100
That one?
to drop.
That
Oh,
one?
I'm gonna fucking. I swear to
That
God,
one?
I'm gonna. You want to do a trade?
Nope.
You want to do a trade?
You know what? I just realized something. I'm not even going to give you my address because now I'm afraid. I'm going to have to give that to my parents to hold when you come down here.
You gotta hide it when
That's
we're
right.
there.
I got to hide it.
Listen,
I got to hide it.
you know when I'm there, both of us sit next to the computer. We have to do one podcast together, in person, live. We have to.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That's a July podcast. You got 2 months.
Oh man, get
Or-
ready. We're in trouble.
Oh God, there's gonna be beer. There's gonna be beer, and more beer. Is there enough beer?
Beer and burgers. Beer
And burgers. Oh, I'll cook the burgers.
Oh no, we're gonna be podcasting. The burgers are gonna be cooking. Don't
Oh, that's
worry
true.
about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm trying to say is Living with Monsters is everything I asked for the supplementary Monsterverse shit that wasn't made by Legendary or Toho. A dope-ass fan made it. 100% props because Anguirus is in it, Gorgo's in it, and fucking Manda. Manda's the shit. I love it. Check it out, called Living with Monsters, Godzilla Found Footage by Lost Utopia Films. They are the shit.
They are. And I can't believe that JR was actually that positive on anything because he always finds a negative. But this right here.
What negative can there be? A fan stepped up and gave me what I've wanted and what I've been asking for. When did 2014 come out? 2014.
Jesus Christ, at
It's
2014.
2024. 10 years.
Oh my God. Oh. Listen, what Lost Utopia Films did with this is exactly what we've been pitching for the next Godzilla movie.
Yes.
So, Legendary, I know you're not listening, but on the off chance you are, please, pretty please, Primordial Gods.
Bro, real quick.
Just do it.
Real quick. You have it filmed like this. This is the intro to the movie. You have a team, a secret team. Monarch just discovered the fucking files. It's all analog. It was like right after Monarch Legacy of Monsters, you had a random team trying to go to save fucking Kurt Russell. And then they shot too deep. You have a found footage film like this where they're crank recording it. And it's like you hear the breathing from like Alien when they're going into the derelict ship with the radio recording. She's like, we don't quite know where we are. And then it's just pitch black. It's just all found footage, and they're filming, and you see like a tunnel, but you can't quite make out what it is. Slime dripping from it as they're walking deeper and deeper, and the earth starts to shake, rubble starts to fall. One of them gets hit in the head, like maybe the main guy talking in front of the camera. The camera guy gets up, and the fucking whatever the fuck that slimy thing is moving back, and it pans, and a mouth opens with sharp teeth, and just... That's your intro to the next movie!
Yeah. No. I gotta disagree.
Come on. You gotta have some horror.
We already did. It's called GXK.
Yeah, no, that's bad horror. I mean, straight up Alien, Lucio Fulci. I don't know how those tie together, but, zombie.
It ain't gonna work unless, and if it does, it's gonna work on a TV show. But, bro! And ladies and gentlemen, I think this is it. I think we gotta call it here.
We have to.
Yeah. That'll do it for this episode of the Geek Out live stream, the G Show live stream. I want to thank everybody here. It's just JR.
I know. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, watch Friday the 13th Part 5. What's wrong with Friday the 13th Part 5? It's not Jason, it's Roy. It's still a good movie. Just go fucking watch it.
Yeah. Tomorrow! Expect the Godzilla X Kong novelization review. We're going to do it. I don't care.